Wednesday, April 15th, 1:33 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. We have a binary event scheduled Wednesday, April 29th, 2 p.m. That's posted below on the Patreon page. That will affect the markets. So leading up to that, our trade ideas, concerns. We're going to focus on the currency, specifically the major currencies in the US dollar index. 4 grids here. Each grid represents the weekly time frame for 1 year. So the current candle won't be done to the close of Friday. But we're already in the middle of the week. What's the current situation? Are we still inside the range from last week? Have we broken out of it? Are we trending? Or are we consolidation? So the far right is the British pound, the second from the right, Japanese yen, the third from the right, the euro, and the far left, the US dollar. We're starting on the US dollar. 1 year chart, candle weekly. The trend is down. Now we're testing a prior demand zone in the balance area. That's a key level. Little tiny wick, some buyers speculating, so they're stepping in. Yellow horizontal line is the high of the year, and the bottom yellow horizontal line is the low of the year. The euro represents the largest weighted currency in the US dollar index. It's trading inverse. The trend is up. Japanese yen, the second largest weighted currency. Totally the opposite. Inside candle for the week, so it hasn't broken out of the high or low last week. Near the lows of the year. And the last one here, British pound, just like the euro, trending higher. Momentum's to the upside. So you have the European currencies here, the two major ones. In trends up. Japanese yen, huge consolidation, and the dollar trending down. So obviously you see where the leadership is. Let's go to the lower time frame, take it to the daily time frame. Same thing, major 4 currencies, and we're looking at a 1 month chart. The far left, the US dollar index, you can see here, this was a gap. We have not filled the gap yet. It's the orange horizontal line, we haven't filled it yet. Oh, we gapped, consolidation, further move down. Now the US dollar is inside a prior demand zone. See this green area? Yep. And for the day, we're still inside the range of yesterday. So that's interesting. I'm going to open up a little bit more. Let's open up for a year. There we go. 1 year chart. Zoom in. This major imbalance area here, where this green zone started. We had a consolidation. Strong impulse move up on the dollar. Staircase pattern higher high. And now we are inside the zone testing it. Again, that's where the strength was prior. I drew the green zone. And now we're inside of it. The red candle that first tested it, yeah, that was a big bearish candle. Then last week's candle, smaller trading range, a little wick on the bottom, buyer stepping in, and inside candle. Sorry, these are daily candles, yep. So inside candle right now. Potential reversal, it's key level. Potential. Let's compare it with the euro. Euro, inside candle, just like the dollar. Japanese yen, inside candle. And the British pound, inside candle. So for daily, they each are inside candles. Got some major things happening. British pound, yesterday it broke a swing point. Japanese yen, huge consolidation. But notice, Japanese yen, past few days, the momentum has been up. The trend has been up. Same with the British pound and the euro. All 3 of these currencies, the past few days, have been trending up versus the dollar trending down. Much more closer correlation of all of them being that they're trending the past few days. Again, the stronger ones we identify and the weaker ones. Well, day trading, swing trading, currencies focus on the leadership. And the one that's got the best liquidity, the best spreads. Oops, wrong one. There we go. So we're looking at the US dollar index, 3 grids, the far right, daily, the middle, the 4-hour. Already, I mentioned here on the daily, the current situation. The dollar is in a demand zone, and today's inside candle. Well, that's a setup. Be determined, solid, to close the day. At the close of the day, when the markets close for the futures, different hour than the stock index, stock market. So I'll see how this works out. But right now, that daily candle tested midpoint of that red candle, rejected it. A little tiny dodgy. So again, it's leaning bearish bias down here on the candlesticks pattern. But the zone, demand zone, and the candle, inside candle means indecision. So on day trades, there was a sweet setup. Nice. This morning, looking here at the middle grid, the 4-hour chart. Yesterday, that was the imbalance area. I labeled it. There was a bearish imbalance area. And down here, green was the bullish imbalance area. Didn't take any day trades yesterday. It was a squirrely day. Didn't see a solid setup. Didn't see a solid A+ setup. So I didn't take any yesterday. No day trades. Well, today, when we went up here in this red candle, sorry, this green candle, zoom in again. When this green candle went and tested this prior supply zone and closed, when that candle closed, again, the 4-hour candles, and formed that big, huge rejection, I was bearish bias. Yep. Nice. Bearish bias for a trade. And this gave confirmation too. We had mixed signals. But the point is, remember I told you here, that big wick tested midpoint of that big body and rejected it. And you can see here, I'm going to load this up on the, I'll do it in a minute on the, but here, we saw that too. Intraday here, when it tested this. So now I'm going to, on the far right chart, the daily one, I want to load up the 4-hour drawing. There we go, the 4-hour drawing. And again, that red zone, we rejected it. Leading what? Multiple confirmations of bearish bias for setups. Now, taking this to the 15-minute chart on the right, for those that day trade using 15-minute charts, I want to load up the daily drawings. So you can see daily drawings. We're all in here. I'll actually put this on the hour too. There we go. On the hourly, if you use the hourly, got daily drawings on the hourly. So again, the far chart on the far right, demand zone, demand zone. Now I'm going to put this on the 4-hour drawing. Again, it's the 1-hour chart, 4-hour drawing. So the 1-hour chart here on the far left, that was the imbalance area, bearish imbalance area on the 4-hour. You can see the highs of pre-market, big wicks on the top, big rejection, inside candle reverse, nice bearish trade. Let's put this on the 15-minute. Same drawings I'll keep on here. The 4-hour, but put it on the 1 day. Actually, let's put it on just for today. There we go. So the 15-minute, we had a massive rejection up here, massive consolidation. And what's interesting is look at this pump, see that big green candle here? They pumped it up, consolidation and dump. Nice opportunities taking shorts up there. And we'll put this on the 5-minute. 1 day, 5-minute chart. Same thing. We had this run up here during the London session. They ran it up into the London session, the end of the London session, consolidation, reverse, coming into the New York session, and a sell-off. Put this on the 1 minute too. There we go on the 1 minute. Now there was economic news today at 8:30. So we're on the 1 minute chart. Let's actually put it from the 6 to, all right, there we go. So 1 minute chart. And here, just show you here, 8:30. This was the economic news that came at 8:30. They ran the dollar for a few minutes and dump. So key levels, nice setups. Thanks as always, spending just a little bit of time with me. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.